All right, welcome everybody as we are live here from Maumelle Diamond Softball Fields for Maumelle Hornets Softball. As we are coming to you just at first pitch, as that first pitch is going to be a strike for your starting pitcher, Nicole Barr. Barr fighting the sun here early as Brenna Burke leads things off for Russellville. Second pitch blows it by her. And quickly makes the count 0-2 here. So 0-2 count. Here again, welcome to Maumelle Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. And our first softball broadcast of the season is Burke down 0-2. Going to be a little low and outside. Going to be ball 1-2. Burke. 1-2 pitch is popped up to left. And coming in and off the glove there of number 11, that's going to be Kamaya Thompson, who couldn't make the catch. She'll get it back in, but a double to start things off for Burke off the air. So next up, Rosette Rivera for the Cyclones. Burke. Again, as Barr fighting the sun, she brings the pitch. Ball is bunted, going to go foul. That's Russellville trying to get things going here with the bunt. A little bit of small ball. Second pitch, trying to bunt it again. That one's going to be whiffed on. As Rivera offered, trying to get the runner to third. That'll be strike two, so 0-2 count here. That one's going to be popped up to the right side. This should get the runner moved if it stays fair, but a nice catch in foul territory to get it in quickly as they'll throw it to third. As Burke advances. Nice catch in right field in foul territory by Steele. And Kirsten Steele came in and made a nice catch. That's out number one here on the top of the first. Just getting underway. Top of the first. As Barr. Strike one for Barr. And now batting is Tavia Bradley for the Cyclones. So Russellville started off an error in left by the Hornets. At the runner on, that one's outside just a bit. But a fly ball to left that was dropped allowed Burke to get to second. After a couple of bunt attempts by Rivera, she hit it to right. That ball would be caught in foul territory, but it let Burke advance. So runner at third, one out. And that one ripped at the third baseman, who makes a great catch. What a catch there. Great catch. Ball caught by Groves, a fantastic catch. That ball was coming at her hot. That's out number two. That pitch is going to be a little low. Want to know the count here. As Barr and fighting the sun, trying to get the sign. Here comes the pitch. That one's going to be lined off the end of the bat to the right. Foul ball. Again, welcome. You're joining us on Maumelle Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports for Maumelle Hornets Softball. Barr, that one rose a little, hit to center, trying to fight. If she couldn't find it in the sun, as that ball's going to drop. And a base hit's going to allow Burke to score. As Thomas hit that one to center, but the sun right now is causing problems for these Hornet outfielders. Tough play there. Couldn't come in and couldn't find that one in the outfield. That one low and outside. I think it just got defecated on by Bird. That was awesome. Guess that's how you get things started off for the season. So Barr now 1-0. There's the pitch. Line right back at the pitcher. Barr was fortunate to miss that one. Now we're going to have to play it third. Sharp throw in quickly, but couldn't make the tag safe. That'll allow Brock to advance to second as Ava Brock hit that ball right back up the middle. That was a shot. All right, so runners at second and third now for the Cyclones. Here's the pitch by Barr. That one's low in the dirt. Nice scoop by our catcher. As Keeling makes a nice dig on that one. Now Hale. Hale is tall. That ball is roped right into the left center field gap. That's trouble. That ball is gone as that one leaves the yard in left center. And a home run by Hale as Lydia Hale crushes that ball. Oppo Taco for the home run. And the Cyclones now lead this one 3-0. Is that 4? We don't have anybody on the scoreboard, so I believe you're right. 4-0 Cyclones. That clears the bases, gets things flipped over. The Hornets could have been out of this real early on, but a drop in left and then a lost ball in center field, and it's 4-0 now, Russellville. Barr trying to fight out of this one. That one low, maybe a little outside. Ball one. It's now at bat is Spears. Madeline Spears will be the pitcher as well for Russellville. She wants to keep this inning going. Barr pitch a little up. Trying to take out our camera. A foul ball. We unfortunately do not have the benefit of being in a press box here at the Diamond, so you may hear the wind in the background. Barr's second pitch. It's in there. Good pitch there by Barr. One and two the count here. That ball going to be hit to the left side. Nice play by the shortstop. Cross the diamond and a little wide on the throw. And that ball going to be picked up as Spears will advance to second on the air. And another error here in the first has hurt the Hornets. Coming in to run is going to be Cameron Titsworth for Russellville as Spears, the pitcher, will get the courtesy runner. So Campbell now in, 4-0. Russellville leads it. That first pitch is in there for a strike as Barr has not been helped out by our defense here early on. Barr brings next one. That's going to be a little low, says the umpire. He evens the count up at 1-1 as Titsworth looks to try to get off second base here. 2 outs? Okay, thought so, but nobody keeping score over here. So Barr brings the pitch. That ball's going to be hit up into the right side out of play. That's going to get on to field 1. That'll be strike 2, so 1-2 the count now, 2 outs. Barr needs a good pitch here to get out of the inning. You can't leave that there, bud. So Barr again trying to get the signs, battling that sun. There's the pitch, and a little inside. That'll leave him the count back up 2-2. So sun going to be an issue, I think, pretty much both ball games. I don't know that it's going to get out of our way before the night's over. So Barr again. Pitch low and outside, and that's going to run the count full. The 3-2 pitch is fouled off. As Gracie Campbell will continue to battle here, full count still. 2 away, runner on second is Titsworth, who's running for Spears. And now we're going to be hit right to the third baseman. Nice play, across the diamond. And that'll do it for the top half of the first. But Russellville does damage early with a big 3-run homer. And it is 4-0. Russellville leads as your Hornets come to bat. All right, welcome back as we are back here on Natural State Sports. Maumelle Hornets softball. Our Maumelle Sports Network brought to you by Natural State Sports. We're ready for the bottom half of the first. Hornets got some work to do to the top of the first. Peyton Hester will lead things off. She was a victim of that sun in the first. She had a fly ball at the end of the inning, couldn't find it. Now she's going to pop one up to second, and an easy catch there on that one. So out number one that was Brizette Rivera who came in and made the catch. Hester is retired and one away here in the bottom half of the first. So now batting will be Catherine Keeling. That one low, nice. That ball is lined to left and over the head of the left fielder. And now quickly around first. Keeling going to round second. She's going to try for third. Here comes the throw in, and Keeling slides in safely as the ball bounces off over to the left. And timeout on the field as a triple by Keeling to get the Hornets going here in the bottom half. So Spears ready here, one away. Runner on third for the Hornets. That one's up and away to the right. Big ball one. Batting now is Chloe Durnall. That one going to be popped up to the right side. First baseman's going to call for it. She comes in. She'll make the catch in foul territory for out number two. So now Barr will step in as Barr going to try to help herself out after a tough first. She had a couple of errors that extended the inning, and then a son played some tricks on us in center. That led to a hell 3-run home run. Russellville leads this one 4-0. Now Barr would love to try to get one of those back here. That one inside, 1-0. That one's up, 2-0. Spears, 2-0 count here on Barr. Base hit would be big for the Hornets. That one's up and away, 3-0. And now they quickly try to snap the throw back. Keeling gets back. Making sure we're paying attention on the base path. So 3-0. We'll see if Barr's got the green light. That one right down the middle. No green light on that 3-0 pitch. 3-1 now. 3-1 as here comes the pitch from Spears. That one going to be fouled back right up over top of our heads. What's up, buddy? How are you? As our baseball guys have come to cheer on the ladies. Good to see them here make some noise here as the baseball Hornets. We'll be getting to their games here real soon as well. A couple big wins for them to open conference play. So, buddy. That one's up and away, so that'll be ball 4. Barr will get on, and so 2 on now, 2 outs. As now coming up to bat, it's going to be Maggie Graves. Graves. That one's going to be outside. That'll be ball 1. That one's up and away as Barr going to try to steal second, and she's going to be thrown out easily at second. They'll get her. Run does not score, and that'll do it. Tough break there for the Hornets. That'll do it for the first inning. After an inning of play, Russellville leads this one 4-0, and we'll be back in just a minute with more Hornets softball on Natural State Sports. All right, so we are back here on Natural State Sports, Maumelle Sports Network for more Maumelle Hornets softballs. We're ready for the top of the second. Russellville leads this one 4-0 off a big home run by number 12, Lydia Hell, back in the first after tough plays. And now Barr back on the mound. She's hoping to have a little better results here in the second. So here we go. It's Barr, first pitch here. That one's going to be grounded to the left side. As batting now is Wolf. Is Hannah Wolf batting. So Wolf, she'll step in. Russellville again leading this one 4-0 here early. Our second pitch, 0-1 count. It's low. 1-1 now. Barr, 1-1 count. That one going to be popped up right side. Coming in, trying to make a play. Couldn't quite get there was the first baseman. branch. Couldn't quite get there to make the catch. So 1-2 now. Barr trying to retire the leadoff hitter. Barr again battling that sun. She's got the call. Here comes the pitch. A little outside, good pitch. Oh, just off the corner, says the umpire. 2-2 the count. That one going to be lined right, but grounded right back up the middle. Base hit and a good at bat for Wolf here. She works a 2-2 count and gets a base hit back up the middle. And the leadoff batter's on for the Cyclones as Burke will step in. So Burke to bat, nobody out. Hornets will bring the corners in here. Barr gets the sign. That pitch right down the middle for a strike. Strike one, 0-1 the count. And we're going to be bunting good bunt, a perfect bunt. Only play is going to be at first. It's a good job there by Groves to come in and make the play, get the out at first, does the job there as they move the runner to second. Now Rivera will bat for Russellville here. One out, runner on second. Barr brings this one. That's strike one. Good pitch there. Rivera didn't like it as she steps out. Collects her thought. She'll get a practice swing before she steps back in there. Barr, the 0-1 is line foul. 0-2. Is that one not working? Oh, I just haven't seen you use it. Let's see, buddy Colby Garland was in the comments. So Barr, pitch, that's low, nice stop there. There's a good play there by Keeling to make that stop, keep it in front of her, keep the runner at second. Two strikes here as Barr brings the payoff. That ball went up and got it. Nice play by the shortstop. She's got to get up quickly to make the throw. Throw's not in time, but a great play there. The shortstop, Drenall. That's going to move the runner to third, but now an opportunity potentially for a double play here to get out of the inning with one out. So Bradley steps in to bat. Russellville leading 4-0. One away here. Runners at first and third. Barr. That one's going to be low. So 1-0 the count here as now they try to set up a little something in case Russellville decides to. A little fun on the base paths here with runners at the corners. So Barr again in the battle of the sun. No fun here at the Diamond Center. That one going to be lined right back at us. Now to get the count to 1-1. So 1-1 your count. One away. Bradley, your batter. Now Barr, she's got the sign. She 1-1 pitches. Strike two. Maybe a little up. Bradley turns and looks at the umpire to get a confirmation of the call. But strike two is the call. 1-2, one out. Runners at the corners for Russellville. Strikeout by Barr would be huge here. So bunt, you got to believe she's going to pull this back. Can't I think Bradley will keep that bat down there, just trying to distract Barr. There's the pitch, going to be fouled back up over our heads. Out of play. Watch out at the concession stand. And so 1-2 your count. So Bradley hangs around. Now Barr. Gonna try to get her here. 1-2 count. One away. Need a strikeout. There's the pitch. Going to be lined right at the third baseman. Couldn't quite get the glove up in time. Now through the wickets of the left fielder. This is going to let at least 2 runs score. Finally going to get it in quickly. And now got to play at third, but couldn't get it. As Groves couldn't quite make the play. Tough break there as Coach White going to come out and have a conversation with his team and calm them down a little bit as 2 runs there makes it 6-0 Russellville. Bradley standing on third after this double, what should be an error on the left fielder. So Kimya Thompson has struggled a little bit in left, and Barr will come out of the game. And now into pitch is going to be Peyton Hester. She'll come in from center, the lefty, and we'll see what the changes are in the field. Obviously Hester comes in from center. Kimya Thompson looks like she's going to stay in left. Barr will replace Hester in center. So that's your changes. Hester comes in from center to pitch. Barr goes out to center. Everything else stays the same. So beautiful day for softball here as we're at the Diamond Center. It's our first Hornets softball broadcast. We appreciate everybody that's joining us. A couple people watching. We appreciate it. You guys make sure you share it out. A lot of you will come back and watch after work or later on this evening, so we appreciate the support. We're looking forward to several more Hornet broadcasts here over the next couple months as we get spring sports going. Conference play has opened up against, again, the baseball team. Got 2 wins in a doubleheader last night against Jacksonville, a game that had been rescheduled because of the rain on Tuesday. So 2-0 in conference to start things off for our Hornets in baseball. So that one going to be a little outside here. These Thomas bats. Hester falls behind here, 1-0. That one's going to be a little outside as well. Hester not trying to leave a mistake out there for Thomas to do something with. But now down in the count, 2-0. Hester's 2-0 in the dirt, going to get back to the backstop. That's going to let Bradley score. So Bradley's the 7th run here of this one, 7-0. Russellville leads this one here early. Hornets struggling mightily right now in the first 2 innings. 3-0 count here. Hester got to find the zone. I don't know how much this sun's playing a factor. That one's gonna maybe a generous call by the umpire to help Hester out a little bit. 3-1 the count. So Hester, she'll get the sign. There's the pitch. That one going to be fouled back. Took a little bit off of that one. 3-2. She runs the count full. So full count as Hester trying to get the second out of the inning here for the Hornets. Hester steps on the mound. Here comes the pitch. Full count. That one's going to be foul. It's out of play. So we'll do it all again. Full count. 1 away. Hester trying to settle in a little bit here. Should come in the middle of the inning. And Hornets trail this one 7-0 here in the top of the second. That one, good pitch. She brought that, raised the level on that one. Hester gets the strikeout. That's out number 2. And a big, much-needed out for the Hornets here in the second inning. So Brock will step in. 2 outs here. It's Hester trying to get the Hornets out of the inning, get the bats up there. That one's right down the middle for strike 1. Oh, they're going to say outside. I'm a little off center here, but that ball looked like it was right over the plate. So 1-0 count here to Ava Brock. That one is outside, 2-0. Again, Hester falls behind the batter. She seems to have a little less velocity than Barr. That's a good pitch there. Brock way out in front of that one, swings right through it for strike 1. 2-1 the count. So 2-1 is Hester trying to get out of the inning. That one's going to be grounded, that fouled off the batters. That one came off of Brock. That'll even the count up, 2-2. All right, it's a 2-2 the count. Hester wants to get out of this inning in a bad way. 3 runs in the inning so far for Russellville. That ball looked like it slipped out of her hands, trying to make a catch at short. Couldn't quite get up there and make the catch. And that'll be a base hit. Dernall couldn't quite get high enough. And a base hit for Brock. That'll be Hale up. She's a switch hitter. She'll switch over to the right side, or to the left side this time. She made all the damage in the first inning as she hit a towering line drive home run to left field. She went Oppo Taco. Not a switch hitter. That one low. Now going to try to throw behind the runner. She gets back. Good idea there by Keeling. 1-0 your count here. Hester got to be careful here. They can't leave one up over the plate, or hell will make them pay again. Hester, that one low in the dirt. Nice stop that time by Keeling. That'll keep the runner at first with 2 outs here. If you're just joining us, Hale hit a 3-run bomb in the first, went Oppo Taco to left field for a 3-run home run, make it 4-0. That's 3 runs here in the second. That pitch inside, going to be strike 2 as she caught the inside corner with that one. So Hester going to get the count to 1-2. We'll see what Hester does here, see if she tries to take something off of it on this one. That one going to be fouled right between the arms of Keeling. Count stays 1-2. Or 2-2. 2-2 is your count. Hester gets the sign. She'll step in. Runner at first. That one going to be right off the end of the bat as Hale does a good job to hang in there. And she'll foul that one back. 2-2 still your count. We've got a battle going here as that one going to be right back up the middle. Hester knocks it down. See if she can make the play on Hale at first, and she does. Oh, they're going to call her safe. Didn't quite get her in time, and so an infield single for Hale as that was just off the glove of Hester. Nice try by Hester. That ball was a hot shot back up the middle. Just couldn't get her out, so now 2 on, 2 out. As the pitcher Spears will come up, 7-0 Russellville. Spears going to blow this one open here in the second. Runners at first and second for the Cyclones. Esther, that ball is going to be hit to the right side. Should be an easy play for the second baseman. Flips it over to first, and that'll do it. So the Hornets get out of the inning, but not before 3 more runs for the Lady Cyclones as Russellville now leads this one 7-0 through an inning and a half. And we'll be back here in just a minute with more Hornet softball on Natural State Sports. All right, welcome back to Hornet softball on Natural State Sports. We are ready for the bottom half of the second inning. Hornets trail this one 7-0. We need a big inning here to get back in this one. Hornets are missing a big piece. Center fielder Kamaya Thompson. Oh, no, sorry, Lariah Allen not playing. That ball, first pitch, fouled off to the right side. Going to be off the dugout, out of play. His batting is third baseman Maggie Groves. Sorry, Maggie Groves. So Spears, 0-1 the count. That one's low, bounces off the plate. Ball 1-1. 1-1 the count. Spears gets the sign, looks at her wrist. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. That one's going to be called strike 2, just over the black on the outside of the plate. So 1-2. So Groves wants to be the leadoff hitter here, get some going. That one going to be fouled right back up over top of our heads. As Groves will hang around. 1-2. Do the 1-2 again here. Spears got the sign. She's ready. That one going to be hit foul as Groves continues to hang. Oh, we got a short reprieve here as a cloud is sort of over the sun. That one going to be roped to left field. That ball's hit deep back and over the left fielder. One hop to the fence as Groves rounds first. She's going to stop at second with a double. And that's the way you lead off an inning as Maggie Groves doubles to left field. And the Hornets are in business here down 7-0 in the bottom half of the second. A great piece of hitting there by Groves. Now Kirsten Steele will step in. An RBI opportunity here for Steele. That one's up. Going to be ball 1. And Spears dealing with the same issues. If you're the Hornets here, though, I'd be trying to hit anything I can to center and right center. Try to go to the opposite field. There's a big gap in right center field right now. That sun's a problem. That ball, that's what she was doing. She was trying to go inside out, go to the right side as Steele hits that one over to the dugout. That'll be a strike. 1-1 is the count. Steele awaits the pitch from Spears. Here it comes. And, oh, she chased one down and in. That'll be 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Spears. That one's, oh, that looked up and out. They're going to call strike 3, and Steele is the first out of the inning. Tough break there for Stills. That ball looked like it might have been up and away. So now batting is Thompson. That one is Thompson. Tips that one for strike 1. And Thompson wanting to redeem herself for a couple errors here in the first 2 innings. That helped Russellville get some runs on the board. That one's going to be lined up to the second baseman. Nice catch by the second baseman. That'll be out number 2 of the inning. The Hornets don't want to waste the leadoff double by Groves. So Branch will step in as Marley Branch. First baseman going to step in. She's going to try to get a 2-out rally going here for the Hornets. That one's outside. Boy, and he is giving that outside as that one is called strike 1. The Hornets got to adjust to that. That one going to be fouled right back at us. That would have been a great view if our home plate camera was up. Had some yellow going at its nose there. Spears, strike. Strike 3 there called, and that'll do it for the second inning as Branch strikes out. And after 2, Russellville leads this one 7-0. We'll be back in just a minute with more softball, Hornet softball on Natural State Sports. All right, welcome back to the Diamond Center Softball Complex here in Maumelle as we're ready to start the top half of the 3rd. Russellville leads this one 7-0, 4 in the first, 3 in the second. As Campbell steps in to bat, Russellville. And bottom of the order here for the Cyclones. Hornets need a 1-2-3 inning here. So Hester's still on the mound. This first pitch going to be ball 1, 1-0. That's a good pitch. It's Hester right down the middle. Hester needs to get the leadoff hitter this time. Leadoff hitter's reached in the first 2 innings, and that ball going to be grounded to the left side off the third baseman, and that's going to let Campbell reach, and now a bad throw, but it's going to be backed up by Branch, and so runner at first here for Russellville. So they get the leadoff runner on once again. That went off the glove of Groves. Dernick just couldn't play the carom. Tough play, though, as Groves was having to go to her left and would have had to turn and make a pretty sharp throw to get the out. So nobody out, runner at first for the Cyclones. Going outside. Oh, and strike 1 called here as Wolf bats. And again, he's been given that outside the entire game. That's all you can ask for out of your umpires is they're consistent. So he's consistently calling it. If you're the Hornets, you want to take advantage of it here. So Hester, she gets the sign. And they lay down the bunt, a very good bunt. Be a tough throw. Hester makes a good play to get her at first. As Barr comes to back up at second. That does move the runner, though. And again, Russellville, here in the third, as they've done in the first 2 innings, get a runner in scoring position. They're playing the small ball game. They have hit a big 3-run home run, but the small ball game is what's gotten them around into scoring position before that. So now back to the top of the order as Burke will bat. Hester going to try to avoid any damage in this inning. Needs to get a big strikeout here. That ball low. Nice stop by. A great stop there by Keeling as that one bounced in there. So Hester trying to settle in here. She came in relief of Barr in the second. That ball maybe stuck to her hand. Goes to the backstop. Third baseman going to have to go corral it as it goes all the way to third. And now Hester is struggling at on the mound. In the circle, I guess. It's my first attempt at calling softball, much like soccer. Obviously, though, I know a little more about softball than I do soccer, so hope you guys enjoy the broadcast. That one going to be hit off the leg. That's a foul ball. It's kicked off the back of her foot while she was running. It's batter's out. She hit that in play, so yeah, it's going to be an out. It'll be the second out. Tough break there for Russellville, but a big break for the Hornets as Burke, unfortunately for her, the ball hit her right in the heel as she was running. It was in fair territory, so out number 2, 2 away. A big break, though, for the Hornets. Now running on third, see if we can leave her there. So Campbell on third as Hester. Going to be a little up there as Rivera steps in to bat here. So 1-0 the count. Runner at third, 2 away for Russellville. That one going to be hit down the left side, foul. Rivera way out in front of that one. Hester, she'll get the sign. She'll step in the circle here. She's ready. That one going to be hit down the left side. Good play there. And across the diamond. Nice play from third. And they'll get the out at first. A good play there by the third baseman Groves. And that will retire the side as Russellville gets nothing. Leaves a runner on third. And after 2.5, Russellville leads this one 7-0. We'll be back in just a minute with more Hornet softball on Natural State Sports. All right, we are back here. Maumelle Hornets Softball Natural State Sports. We're live from the Diamond Center Softball Complex here in Maumelle. Russellville leads this one here as we head to the bottom half of the third. 7-0 is your score. 4 runs in the first, 2 in the second. None in the third, though, for Russellville. Now the Hornets an opportunity to try to close the gap a little bit here in the third. Spears still on the mound for the Cyclones. Our first pitch is up and outside, ball 1. Gober steps in. That one's outside and low. Beat ball 2, so 2-0. Get the bottom of the order, turn it over, would get your leadoff hitter on here, would be big for the Hornets. And Spears, she'll get that one. Strike one, makes it 2-1 here. Hornets need base runners here, as we'll see. Gober does. 2-1 pitch. Right back up the middle. That's going to get, a nice play by the shortstop. She can turn, makes the throw. Foot was off. Oh! I thought the foot came off by the first baseman. Umpire going to say otherwise. Coach White is questioning it. He wants an appeal to home plate. We'll see if he changes or if he saw anything. I thought she was off the bag. I think our camera person had a really good view of that. I thought for sure off the bag, but umpires are going to stick with the call on the field, and that's unfortunate for the Hornets. Oh, they did. Okay, they overturned it. They did overturn it. So good job by the umpires to get together and get the right call. Now Russellville's head coach is out to have a conversation. She wants an explanation, and good job by Coach White to ask for the help from the home plate umpire to get that call right, and just like that, the Hornets got the leadoff runner on. See what Russellville's coach is happy with the explanation from our home plate umpire. I wouldn't say happy. She shakes her head as she walks away, but umpire says safe. So nobody out now for the Hornets. Your leadoff runner on, and Hester a chance to help herself out on the mound here with a big hit. Ball outside, 1-0. That ball hit to the left, goes the opposite way, long run, can't get there as that one's foul. 1-1. A 1-1 the count here to Hester. Leadoff runner in Gober after the infield single. Maybe call it an error with the foot off the bag by the first baseman. Campbell just couldn't quite keep her foot on. Spears 1-1 pitch, hit high in the air to right. It's going to be tough with the sun. Center fielder comes in, makes an easy catch. She's got the shades on. That obviously helped. And so out number one for the Hornets here in the bottom of the third. So Keeling will step in. One away with Gober at first. That ball outside by Spears. 1-0. Keeling, a big opportunity here. Hornets need to move some runners around. Keeling. That ball gets past the third baseman. Good hit there by Keeling. That'll move Gober up to second. So runners now at first and second with just one out, as Durnall will step in. And the Hornets with an opportunity to get a little one-out rally going here. Dent that scoreboard a little bit, start the comeback. So Durnall. And ball one, so 1-0 the count. And Spears again falls behind another hitter. See, maybe she's starting to get a little tired out there. So Hornets second time through the lineup. That ball's up, maybe outside as well. 2-0. Two-0 pitch on its way. That should be strike one, and it is. So 2-1 now. As Durnall saw the good one. Still a hitter's count. She's ahead 2-1. We'll see if Durnall can turn on one here. A lot of room in right center. A lot of room in left, and that ball right at the shortstop should be an easy play at third. As she turns, gets the lead runner. So two away. Good job by Russellville to cut down the lead runner. Hard to get double plays, obviously, here on the smaller field. So now Barr will step in. Barr probably wants to try to pick up from the runs early on. And ball's up and away, 1-0. So again, Spears falls behind the hitter. Now with 2 outs. Got an opportunity to get out of the inning here. Barr needs a big 2-out hit. That ball going to be softly grounded to the left side. Hale snags it, gets it back to Spears. 1-1 the count. So 1-1 count. And Barr behind that fastball. That one got by her. 1-2. So 1-2 count here as Spears has worked herself ahead on Barr. That ball outside. That'll even the count up at 2-2. Again, 7-0. Russellville, 4 in the first, 3 in the second, none in the third. Hornets trying to answer. Barr going to foul this one back up over her heads. Oh, look out. That ball just about got a fan on the other field. So that'll keep the count at 2-2. Spears brings it 2-2. That one hit high, left side. Going to be a long run and fall in no man's land for a foul ball. So Barr continues to battle. It stays 2-2. So 2-2 count as Spears looks at her wrist. She gets the sign, and here comes the 2-2. That ball going to be softly grounded to Hale at third. She's just got a step. No play as Hale couldn't get back to third. Barr will get to first as she eats it. And so now bases loaded for the Hornets here with 2 outs. As Groves will step in. Groves had a couple big plays down at third. One couldn't quite get her glove up, just couldn't get it up quick enough. And so now we got a timeout. Russellville. I'm going to have a conversation. I'm not sure what this conversation is. I think maybe an appeal of some sort. The umpires come together to discuss things. I guess there was a play at first. Maybe they thought she missed the bag. I don't know. Umpires confer. Still 2 outs here. So Groves will step in. 2 outs, bases loaded. Hornets trail 7-0, but a base hit here could change the complexion of this game. Throw that ball's outside, 1-0. It's a 1-0 pitch. Swung through. Groves couldn't catch up to that one. Counts even at 1-1. Excited to be back at the Diamond Center. His Natural State Sports broadcasting career got a start right out here at the Diamond Center. That one, Grove swings through that one, 1-2. We appreciate all the support from our Maumelle Hornet faithful as well as our Natural State Sports fans. We appreciate everybody joining us once again for another Hornet athletic broadcast. This is our first softball broadcast of the season. The doubleheader tonight. JV will play after this. That ball going to be popped up. Wynn's going to play some tricks. It's in foul territory, trying to run it down, and the shortstop does. Great job there by the shortstop. As that was Bradley who chases that one down to make the catch. Hornets going to leave them loaded, and that'll do it. After 3, Russellville leads at 7-0. We'll be back in just a minute with more Hornet softball on Natural State Sports. right, welcome back, everybody. The Diamond Center Softball Complex here in Maumelle. As Hornets back out on the field here as we get ready to start the top of the fourth inning. Russellville leads it 7-0. Hester back out for her second full inning of work. Hester and the Hornets going to try to get through a 1-2-3 inning here as Hester first one low. Off the shin guard of Keeling, and that'll go out. So Bradley, he just made that nice catch over there in foul territory to end the Hornet threat. Gets to lead things off here in the fourth. She had a big hit earlier. She's going to try to do it again here. Bradley awaits the 1-0 pitch. That one in the dirt, 2-0. Hornets have struggled in this one. A little uncharacteristic here early in this ball game is got behind quickly, and that has been the story thus far. Hester, 2-0. And that one's up and in, 3-0. Hester, 3-0 pitch, strike one, as Bradley did not have the green light on that one. Now Hester outside for ball four. So they'll walk the leadoff hitter as Bradley will go to first. And that'll bring Paige Thomas to the plate. And Thomas, runner on first. Nobody out here for Russellville. Hornets want to hang around here. Got to get some outs. That one in the dirt. Nice stop there by Keeling, and she bluffs a throw to first. Now Coach White wants to come out and have a conversation with Hester. She is struggling here in the fourth. The wind's picking up again. We'll see if this conversation settles Peyton down a little bit. And she falls behind the second batter of the inning. 1-0 your count. So Thomas will step back in there. We'll see if Hester can find the zone. 1-0 pitch. Nice job there. Good pitch there by Hester. She had Thomas way out in front of that. She was expecting a little more velocity on that pitch. 1-1's the count. Hester going to step in. As Thomas waits for the 1-1. Boy, she tomahawks that one to left. It's going to go foul. Thank goodness it did. That had been the second round tripper of the day. That ball was up and in. She chased ball two, but boy, she gave it a ride. Just missed it. So 1-2 the count now, though, as Hester is back on top of a hitter here. So 1-2 your count. We'll see what Hester decides to come with here. Thomas peering in as she looks. Now they want to. Thomas wants time here as that took a little long. Keeling wasn't on the same page with the coach and the pitcher. Now we're ready as Hester looks back down at her wrist. She's got the sign. Thomas back in there. Hester's pitch is outside. Now they'll throw behind the runner. She's back. That'll even the count up at 2-2. 2-2 count. timeout here as Thomas, not liking the amount of time that our pitcher, catcher, and coach duo are taking to get the calls in. So Hester looks back at the wristband. She's got the call she wants. Keeling's on the same page as Thomas steps back in there. 2-2 count. Hester's 2-2 pitch is high, and that'll load it. That'll fill the count at 3-2. So 3-2 count, nobody out. Hester fell behind 1-0 and got ahead 1-2, and now full count on Thomas. 3-2 pitch, hit right at the shortstop. Should be an easy play at second. Gets her there, try to turn for one. Couldn't get the double play, but they'll get the lead runner as Bradley is retired. Good job by Durnall to get the lead runner out. And that'll be out number 1 here in the 4th. So we'll get a courtesy runner for our catcher. It's coming in to run is Madison Harrison. Now batting is going to be Ava Brock. So Brock will step in with 1 out. Runner on first. Russellville leads it 7-0 here as we're in the top half of the 4th. That one up and in. 1-0. Hester falls behind the first batter. Hope everybody's got some fun spring break plans. Hester's 1-0, a little low, 2-0. Hester has struggled here in her second full inning on the mound. 2-0 pitch on its way. It's high, 3-0. So 3-0 count here. Can't imagine Brock would have a green light. And she doesn't. She'll take that one right on the outside corner, 3-1. Three and one. Try to battle back here by Hester. 3-1 pitch right at Groves. Groves picks it up. She'll go to second. Gets out at second. Out across to first. Can't quite get the double play. But again, get the lead runner. Good job there by Groves to make the play. And there's 2 away. Now Lydia Hell steps in. And Lydia Hell, first inning, hit an Oppo Taco 3-run blast as part of that 4-run inning. So she'll try to do it again. Runner on first. We'll see how careful Hester is with 2 outs. That ball is stroked to right center field. Hit hard and off the fence. She just missed hitting her second of the game. Barr's going to get it into second. We may have a play at the plate. We will. Keeling going to make the catch, makes the tag, and it got her. What a play there by the Hornets to get the play at the plate. And a good job to get out of the inning without any damage by the Hornets. All right, so good job there. And so through 3.5, Russellville leads at 7-0. We'll see if the Hornets can parlay that into some runs here in the bottom half of the 4th. We'll be back with more Hornet softball on Natural State Sports. right, welcome back, folks, to the Diamond Center Softball Complex here in Maumelle. As we're ready for the bottom half of the fourth inning here. As Maumelle Hornets trail the Russellville Cyclones 7-0 through 3.5. But a big play at the plate to end the top half of the fourth. Great job by Barr to get the ball in quickly. Keeling put a good tag on, as Durnall made a good throw to the plate to get the out. So good job by the Hornets to get out. Good job to get out of the top of the fourth, and we'll see if the offense can wake up here. Kirsten Steele will lead things off for the Hornets. First pitch, a Spears still in there, went inside, and that hit her. That hit still in the foot, and so she'll get the base. So the leadoff runner on. Big break there for the Hornets. So Thompson will step in. Runner on, nobody out. She chases that one outside. And that's probably a product of seeing those first few being so far outside, being called strikes, as Thompson felt like she had to chase. Oh, 1. That one up. That'll be ball 1, 1-1. So 1-1 count here. Spears brings the pitch again outside, and a good job there by Thompson to lay off of it. And that'll ride the count to 2-1. So Thompson works herself a hitter's count here at 2-1. And Spears working behind some hitters here. And Thompson way out in front of that one for strike 2. 2-2 the count. So that'll even things up. It's Kimya Thompson. Could use a big hit here for the Hornets. That ball hit to the left, but right at the left fielder, and a nice catch out there in left field by Jones. As Kaylee Jones made the leaping catch and left for the first out of the fourth. So now stepping in is going to be Marley Branch, as Branch watches the first one for ball 1, 1-0. That one going to be fouled up over our heads. Oh, just about took out a fan on the watching the game behind us. I think we got Maumelle, Charter, and Bryant playing on the field behind us. Spears pitch on its way outside. Oh, they're going to call that a strike. And he's back to calling that outside strike. And that'll be strike 2. So count runs to 1-2 here. So Branch awaits the 1-2 pitch from Spears. It's on its way. And she lines that one straight back at us. She'll hang around at 1-2. So 1-2 count here. And Spears brings the 1-2 pitch and knuckles that off the end of the bat. As Branch may have been a little fooled on that one. There's the pitch by Spears, and Branch couldn't catch up to that one. Swings through it, and that's out number 2. 2 away here for the Hornets. And stepping in will be Peyton Gober. Gober, the second baseman. That one's outside and throws behind the runner as Steele gets back before the throw. 1-0 the count. Spears 1-0 on its way, and Gober swings through it. Strike 1, 1-1. So Hornets so far struggling to really get anything going and getting a timely hit. Had the bases loaded in the bottom half of the third. Couldn't get anything out of that. That ball swung through by Gober. 1-2. Gober was able to reach on a walk on her last at bat. Just flipped the lineup over, but couldn't do anything with it. 1-2 pitch is up and away, 2-2. So 2-2 count is Spears, 2-2, 2 outs, 7-0. Russellville leads it. And Gober swings through strike 3, and that'll do it for the 4th. So after 4 innings of play, Russellville leads at 7-0, and we'll be back in just a minute for the 5th inning here on Natural State Sports. All right, welcome back, everybody. The Maumelle Diamond Center Softball Complex here in Maumelle is ready for the start of the 5th inning. On to pitch for the Hornets now is number 12, Maggie Groves, as she moves in from third base. That'll move Kat Keeling into third. I think we got some other changes out there in the field, I believe. Maybe not. Looks like Gober's still at second. Branch is at first. They're all at short. Only change. This Kat Keeling is coming to the game at third. So we're ready for the 5th. Russellville going to extend their lead 7-0. That one's going to be fouled off the fence as Spears leads things off for the Lady Cyclones. Groves had to change into the pitcher's wristband, so she knows what she's called here versus the defensive call. So Groves, a win, picking up quite a bit here at the Diamond Center. Is that ball going to be hit right at the third baseman? Keeling gets welcomed to the game rudely on a hard hit to the left side, gets past her. Thompson gets it in. That'll be a leadoff single for Spears. Now Spears will get the courtesy runner, as Titsworth will come in and run for her. And now up to bat is going to be Campbell. Campbell, the first baseman, steps in. As Groves brings the pitch. Oh, that one a little outside. Been given that outside pitch, not this time, 1-0. Groves files behind, and again, she's having to battle that sun issue as the sun had hidden behind a nice gray cloud, but now it's back out. 1-0 on its way, lifted to left side. It's going to be foul. Can Thompson get there? And she can't as it hits the bottom of the fence. A 1-1 count. A long run for Kimya Thompson. She wasn't going to be able to get there. It would have taken one heck of an effort for her to get there. So 1-1 is the count here on Campbell. It is good to be out at the ball field. It's good to be out here when it's nice and warm. It's a beautiful 70-plus degree evening. So Groves' pitch is on its way. That one's off the end of the bat. and Keeling comes and gets it. No, Durnall makes the play, throws it across, and got her out. Good strong throw there by Durnall. Chloe Durnall showing off the arm, gets the out. Does allow the runner Titsworth to move to second. Now 1 out, runner at second for Russellville. And now coming to bat is going to be Wolf. So Wolf steps in, 1 out. Groves with the pitch. That one right down the middle, right at Durnall. Durnall makes the catch, 2 away. So 2 down now. So now batting is back to the top of the order as Brenna Burke steps in. Burke's a name that is familiar to some in the basketball court. As Groves floats one in there, ball 1-0. So 1-0, 2 outs here as Durnall has gotten all the outs for the Hornets. Good play at short on the throw across to get the runner at first, and then a line drive right at her for the 2nd out. The Hornets going to try to get out of another inning here and bring the bats back up. So Groves, 0-1 pitch, nice pitch there, fouled off by Burke. All right, so Groves is ready. Comes the 1-1. That one slips out of her hands. I believe that's going to take the count to 2-1. The umpire not giving us an update. We got nobody running the scoreboard. Groves. That one is hit to center field. Coming in on the sun. And a nice catch in center field. What a play, as that was number 5, Nicole Barr, starting pitcher, comes in and makes the diving catch in center field for the 3rd out of the inning. And that'll retire the side as we'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Russellville leads. Hornets got some work to do, 7-0. And we'll be back with more Hornets softball on Natural State Sports. All right, welcome back, everybody, to the Diamond Center Softball Complex here in Maumelle as we head to the bottom half of the 5th. Hornets trail this one 7-0. But we've got the top of the order coming up as Peyton Hester will lead things off, and this is a golden opportunity for the Hornets to get back into this ball game, trailing 7-0. Spears will go. Spears still on the mound for Russellville. She's gone the whole way so far. She's looked good out there on the mound or in the circle for the Cyclones. First pitch for Spears is right down the middle for strike 1. The Hornets are going to make noise. It's getting late. You got to do it here. 0-1 pitch on its way. That's outside, 1-1. One's going to be called strike 2. That looked outside, but again, this umpire's been given outside the whole game, so you got to expect that call. So Hester finds herself down 1-2, and the Hornets trail at 7-0. They've done a good job since the 2nd. 4 in the first, 3 in the second. Got in some trouble in the third. We're able to get out of it without giving up any runs. That ball's hit hard at the second baseman. But an easy play. She scoops it up and makes the play as Rivera gets the out at first, and that'll be out number 1 here in the bottom half of the 5th. So Keeling will step in, and she'll try to get something started. Hope you guys are enjoying the broadcast as we're working on camera angles, trying to test things on this smaller field. Strike 1 there to Keeling from Spears, and she's ahead in the count 0-1. But an opportunity for us. First time we've done softball, so trying to figure out the dimensions and the best places to put our cameras. So we're going to continue working on that. And Buddy and Athletic Director Kirk Horton had some kind words about the broadcast. We appreciate it, as we are excited and blessed to be able to bring these broadcasts to you guys and Hornet Nation. Spears pitch is on the way. That ball's hit hard to center field. It should be playable. Catch is made for the second out of the inning. Burke makes the catch for Russellville. I believe that's still Burke out there. Hard to see numbers from this far out. But 2 away as Durnall will step in. We'll see if Durnall can get something going. First pitch from Spears. She lines it right back up the middle. Burke comes in, makes the catch. And 1, 2, 3 go the Hornets in the 5th. We'll go to the 6th. Russellville leads at 7-0. It's getting late. Hornets need to do some work. We'll be back with more Hornet softball on Natural State Sports. All right, welcome back to the Diamond Center Softball Complex here in Maumelle as we are set for the 6th inning of play. Hornets trailing 7-0. Thanks for the kind words, Jeff Rochelle, and our comments. And we appreciate you guys, again, being such great supporters of Natural State Sports, and we're excited to continue to grow and bring as many more spring athletic events as we can. I know we got some baseball and stuff, got a big schedule of games once we get back from spring break, so we're excited about that. All right. So Groves back in for her 2nd inning of work. She'll bounce that one in there for ball 1. As that is Rivera in the bat for Russellville to lead things off here in the 6th. Now Rivera, as Groves battles the sun, 1-0 count. 1-0 pitch on its way. It's going to be picked up in foul territory. As Keeling is moved over to 3rd. I believe that's Hester catching now. So 2-1 count here as Groves falls behind Rivera. That one going to be fouled straight back. Evens the count up at 2-2. So 2-2 count here on the leadoff hitter, Brissette Rivera. That one a little low. That'll run the count full here, 3-2. Rivera's had a good game. She's played well. There at second as well for the Cyclones. Pitch coming here. That 3-2 pitch is smashed to left. If it stays fair, it's trouble, and it does just turn foul. And boy, Thompson had a long run. She wasn't going to get there. As Rivera gave that one a ride, but she'll have to come back and do it all over again. Full count here in the top of the 6th. We'll take about a 10-minute break after this one. We'll have the JV game for you guys as well right after this ball game. So we won't cut out. We'll stay right here live. So stick with us. Groves pitch. That one's hit right into left center. Good piece of hitting by Rivera. Barr chases it down. She's going to get it in quickly. And it'll come back to the pitcher, Groves. And a double to lead things off for Rivera. Rivera did a good job to drive that 3-2 pitch. She got the pitch she wanted. She was not easy on it. Hit that ball hard to left. I believe that's Bradley back in. I couldn't see the number. But nobody out here in the top of the 6th. First pitch for Groves. Boy, that ball's hit hard down the left side. That is Bradley, Tavia Bradley, batting for the Cyclones. 0-1. We'll see if Groves can work from ahead here. Tavia looks in. Groves has got the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way, and that ball is hit high to center field. Barr going back, now coming in. She'll make the catch in center. She'll keep the runner from advancing, and a long fly ball out for Bradley. That is Barr out there. That'll be the first out of the 6th. Paige Thomas will step in for the Cyclones. One away, runner at second. 7-0, Russellville leads it. Groves' first pitch bounces. It's past the catcher. And that'll get back as runner advances to third. Bradley now at third after the pass ball. A wild pitch, I guess. As Hester couldn't corral the bounce. 1-0. Thomas steps back in there now, runner at third with just one out. That one off the plate. Good stop this time by Hester. Peyton Hester is basically, she has dotted the eye of the center of this field as she has played. She's worked her way from the fence and center to the pitcher's mound and now to the catcher's plate. So good job today by Hester to play from top to bottom of the diamond. That ball is hit hard to right field. Coming in and couldn't make the catch. It was the right fielder steal. That'll allow Bradley to score the 8th run of the game for the Cyclones. So 8-0. And Coach White going to come out. We'll see what he decides to do. Thomas, they'll run for her. Courtesy runner will be Harrison. As the catcher, Thomas, gets a courtesy runner for her. Coach White out to talk with Groves. The conversation here has just got to be, look, calm down. Don't leave it up. Hit your spots. She's struggled a little bit here in the 6th. 8-0. If Russellville scores 2 more runs, it'll put the pressure on the Hornets as they'll have to score in the 6th to get another inning out of this thing. So one away as Ava Brock steps in. Harrison at first. She's the courtesy runner for Thomas, who just hit the ball to right. It still couldn't handle. So Groves looks through the sun. She'll get the sign. She's ready. First one's in, right back at her. Durnall going to step on second, across to first for the double play, and she got it. Unassisted double play for Durnall. Gets the Hornets out of the inning. Big double play there. That'll do it for the top half of the sixth. So after 5.5, Russellville leads this one 8-0, and we'll be back in just a minute with more Hornet softball on Natural State Sports. All right, welcome back, folks, to the Diamond Center Softball Complex here in Maumelle. This is Maumelle Hornet Softball on Natural State Sports. We appreciate everybody joining us tonight. As we head to the bottom half of the sixth, Barr will lead things off. And the Hornets have got to start rattling the bats here as it's getting late. There's 6 outs left, down 8-0. That ball's up. As Spears has gone the whole way for the Cyclones. She'll start off 1-0. That one fouled straight back. Barr all over that one, 1-1 count. Straighten that one out. Hornets haven't hit very many hard. Spears has had our ladies' number in this one. She has pitched well since the beginning. That ball hit up left side. That ball drifting back, still drifting back all the way to the fence. What a hit by Barr. She'll stop at second with a double, and a good piece of hitting there by Nicole Barr. That ball held up in the air for a long time, and it didn't miss getting out of here by much. Maggie Groves will step in. She'll try to help herself out on the mound with a couple runs here. She chased ball one. Instead, counts 0-1 here. Groves frustrated with herself for chasing that one. 0-1. Nobody out. Barr to lead off double. That one up and away. That'll drive the count to 1-1. Spears, 1-1 count. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. That ball hit hard to left field, but it's going to drive foul as it just bent across the foul line. And we'll do it again, count 1-2. Groves a little out in front of that one. And if you're Groves here, expect something off speed. She was way out in front of that one. Let's see if she can get a pitch she likes here on 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. That ball, nice piece of hitting right up the middle in the gap. That's going to get down and picked up by the center fielder. Barr turns. We're going to have a play at the plate. Nice throw to the plate and safe as Barr slides in safely for the first run of the game for the Hornets. That allows Groves to advance to second. And just like that, the Hornets got a little something cooking here with 1 out in the 6th. So 8-1 your score now. And Steele steps in. And Steele fouls that one straight back at us. Strike one. So 0-1 count here. Here's that ball going to be dribbled to third. Make a throw across the diamond, and the first baseman dropped it. Still safe at first as Groves advances to third. Now you start to put a little pressure on Russellville. Runners at the corners with just one out on the mistake there. So runners at the corners. As Thompson steps in, and she takes strike one. So 0-1 count here. Spears works ahead. 0-1 is going to be fouled back right up over top of us. Kenya Thompson finds herself down in the count 0-2. Spears pitches up. Get the counts of 1-2 here. Thompson does not waste any time getting back in the box. She is ready. That's Kenya right back in. She's ready for the pitch. 1-2 on its way. That one's low. Umpire says bring it up a little bit. That'll even the count at 2-2 as Thompson steps out, gets the sign, steps right back in. She doesn't waste any time, doesn't take a break. She's ready for the pitch. Spears, she'll bring the 2-2. That one's going to be popped up right over top of our heads. As we'll see what kind of hands Will has as it went right up over his head. That'll keep the count 2-2. Will, I thought we were going to have to make a catch on that one. Save the equipment. I don't care about your head. It's a 2-2 count. And that one got away from Spears. Full count. So the Hornets work the bases loaded here with Branch set to bat next. Full count. That ball hit hard right at the second baseman. Could be two. Shift to third. Now the throw to first and a double play to end the sixth inning. Boy, tough break there. The Hornets had what they wanted. Russellville makes a great play defensively. Sorry. That is not in the inning. That's just two away. My fault. I thought we had one out. We did not. That'll clear the bases. Two away here as Russellville does a good job of avoiding a big inning so far for the Hornets as Branch steps in. 1-0 the count. So the run did count, make it 8-2 as that ball is hit to left field. It's going to go foul. Foul ball. So 8-2 the score here. Somehow get this thing turned over back to the top of the order. So Branch awaits the pitch here. 1-1's the count. Spears brings it. That's strike two. 1-2 the count. Looks like Matt's happy he brought his jacket. That ball going to be hit up in the air to left. That's in foul territory. Long run. Couldn't quite get there. The left fielder. That is number 4, Jones, who was trying to chase that one down and make the catch. I think that's number 4. Watch out for those cords, bud, okay? Branch, another opportunity. That one's outside. 2-2 the count. Base hit here would be big for the Hornets, even if it just gets you the top of the order to start the 7th. That ball right up over the shortstop. That's a base hit. So Branch will get the base hit. I'll get a runner on as Gober will come to the plate. So, if nothing else, you know you'll start the top half or the bottom half of the 7th with the top of your order, or you could flip the order over and keep this 2-out rally going if you're the Hornets down 8-2. So big opportunity here. Now that sun has found its way behind the clouds, that wind is a little chilly. And my socks are green. Ball's outside, 1-0. We'll see the approach at the plate here for the Hornets as Gober. Late in this one, got to work the count. That one's up and away, 2-0. Work the count here. You get back to the top of the order. You'll have Hester up. And a big opportunity here to really get back in this before we go to the final inning. So Gober ahead in the count, 2-0. She pops this one out to the right side. And as the Hornet bats seem to be waking up a little bit. As our buddy KT has made his way out to the ball field. He goes and corrals the foul ball. Good to see KT. And Gober, 2-1 to count. Spears, that one got her leg. That should be, and it is. That hit Gober in the leg, and you can tell Spears is maybe starting to lose a little bit. We'll see if Russellville makes a change. Still up big, 8-2 is your score. Russellville leads. Now timeout as Thomas wants to go out and talk with her pitcher, and I think we are going to see a change here. Maybe. Let's see what they decide to do as Russellville's coach makes her way out onto the field. And conversation in the circle, and we'll see what the decision is for the Cyclones. Hornets, nice little rally here in the sixth. 2 runs so far. Now we're going to have runners at first and second, and they will make the change. Spears, great game out of her in this one. Gave up just 2 runs, but the runners on first and second are still her responsibility as the pitcher is going to be number 14, Allie Suter, for the Cyclones. Suter, the right-hander, she'll step in and get a couple of warm-up tosses. Hester going to get a good eye, good look at her here. She gets her warm-ups. The Hornets trail this one 8-2 here, bottom 6, 2 outs. Brought home 2 so far this inning. A double play changed their complexion just a little bit as it cleared the bases for the Hornets, who were making some noise. Had already scored 1, scored the second one during the double play. And now a little 2-out rally as Branch got a base hit. Gober got hit by a pitch. And gives Sutter some credit here. She's gonna pitch without a mask. That is brave, I tell you. We've seen several balls right back up the middle, so Sutter gets credit for being out there without it on. So Sutter's first pitch on its way outside, 1-0. 2 outs, 1-0 your count. Hornets trail 8-2. Runners at first and second here in the bottom of the 6th. That ball hit hard right at the second baseman, though. Should be an easy play at first. Tosses it over, and that'll do it. So the Hornets get 2 here in the bottom of the 6th, but that's it as they leave 2 on. And after 6, we head to the 7th with some work to do. Russellville leads this one 8-2. We'll be back in just a minute with more Hornet softball on Natural State Sports. All right, we are back here at the Diamond Center Baseball Complex as the Hornets Come out for the top of the 7th. Leading things off is going to be Hale. Hale's had a big game. Apo Taco home run, 3-run bomb. And she awaits the first pitch, 1-0. Hale looks the part of a ball player for sure. She is way up in the front of the box. 1-0 count here is Groves. Let's try to keep the Hornets close here. Groves will step in. She's ready to bring it. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hale hits another one hard to center. Coming in for it is Bard. She makes another diving catch. A great job by Bard to lay out to make that catch. That'll be out number 1. That was the softest hit we've seen Hale. She hit one off the right center field fence a little bit ago. If it had a little more height, I'd have been worried about the back end of my truck out there. So 1 away here. It's Campbell. That is not Campbell. Sorry, that's Spears. Spears going to foul this one right back at us. Will, that's right over your head, bud. You're okay. Will was bailing out. Just put your hands up and catch it. Kristen thought she was going to get it on camera. That pitch outside. And sorry, that is batting now is Suter, who came in for Spears in that last inning. So Sutter getting her first at bat of the game. Kind of 1-1 here. 1 away. That's Groves. 1-1 pitch is outside. 2-1. So 2-1 pitch on the way from Groves. 1 away here in the top of the 7th. That one swung and missed a Suter. That one floats in there outside. That'll load the count up, 3-2. So 3-2 count. Things will get a little quieter here as that Bryant Maumelle Charter game has ended behind us. Sutter showing bunt outside, ball 4. So Groves loses her on 5-6 pitches there. And now Suter will get the courtesy runner as Titsworth will come in and run for her. Suter. So Campbell steps into bat here for the Cyclones. I do appreciate everybody helping me out with names. It takes a few games to get the names right, so if I'm getting one wrong, feel free to drop it in the comments if you're watching. I'm watching the comments. I'll pronounce it the right way, but trust me, go back to basketball season last year. You should go back to football season last year and all the times that I got Nico Davier's name wrong. Carl Daughtery, that was a tough one for me to start things off. And Groves, strike called on the outside corner. That'll take the count to 1-1 here. 1 away. Titsworth on first in the 7th. And that one hit back up the middle. Had to come and get it. Couldn't make a tag across the first. And they're going to get the out at first. Good job there by the Hornets. They at least get an out of that. That ball had some weird backspin on it off the bat. So that'll be out number 2. So 2 away. I believe that is Wolf coming to bat for the Cyclones. Maybe not. And it is. That is Wolf batting for Russellville. So 2 away here in the top of the 7th. Hornets don't want that run on second to score. That was first pitch, strike one. Work that outside. I'm surprised we haven't tried to work it more. As you're getting that call, you might as well take advantage of it. Oh, one pitch floats up there as it gets away. Maggie Groves. That'll even the count up at 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way from Groves. That one lined back up off the glove of Groves. Now trying to get across to the first, not in time. That'll be an infield hit for the Cyclones. Gober just couldn't quite get there in time. That ball had some funny spin on it like the last one. And right now, not really hitting it hard off of Groves. They're hitting everything right off the end of the bat, but it's working out for Russellville. So now runners at the corners with 2 outs. 8-2 is your score. You're in the top of the 7th. And we're going to get a time call here as Hornets Hester wants to stand up and call out the defense as runners at the corners for Russellville. And again, you don't want to give up any more runs at this point. Groves brings it. That ball popped up left side. Thompson coming in for it. Now she's got to try to the left and makes the catch. Good job there by Kimya Thompson to chase it down in the wind. And that'll do it for the top half of the 7th. So we'll head to the bottom of the 7th. This is it for the Hornets. They need 6 to tie it, 7 to win it. We'll be back in just a minute with Hornet softball on Natural State Sports. All right, welcome back to the Diamond Center Softball Complex here in Maumelle as we get ready for the bottom of the 7th. Kat Keeling will be the hitter to lead things off here in the 7th. Hornets looking for a rally here, trailing 8-2. We'll see if we can get things going. Sutter is back out in the circle for the Cyclones. Kat will try to get things going. That ball's up 1-0. Work counts here. Spears went 5 and I think she got 5 1/3 out of it as Sutter. Second one's up and in, 2-0. Sutter did a good job just to shut things down for the Hornets. For Russellville there in the bottom of the 6th. Hornets were threatening. That ball going to be foul on the right side. Chasing it down, a first baseman tripped and fell on her way. And let's see, is she okay? I hope she didn't step in a hole and twist an ankle. Looks like she's going to walk it off. I think if anything, she's more embarrassed at the fall than she is the no injury there. I think she's fine. She just laughing it off right now. She hit her knee pretty good I think she caught the lip of the dirt in the grass and lost her footing. So 2-1. That ball going to be popped up right side, way up in the air. Now second baseman got to come back in for it, which makes the basket catch. And a good job there by Rivera to get the first out. So 1 away here. The bottom of the 7th. And now batting will be Durnall. Chloe steps in. 1 away here for the Hornets.
That ball lined right back up the middle. Good piece of hitting there by Chloe. She'll get a single. And the comeback begins as the Hornets get a first base runner on here in the bottom of the 7th. And now Barr will step in. First pitch from Sutter's outside, ball 1. So 1-0 your count. And Barr fouls that one off to the left side out of play. Count even up, 1-1 here. 8-2 your score. Russellville leads it. They've led since the first. That one hits her. One hit Barr right in the side. So now runners at first and second with just 1 out. Groves will step in there. Groves started the game at third. Had a couple of really good plays at third. And she relieved Hester a couple innings ago at pitcher. And Sutter, that one going to be lined out of play off the net, rolling around all the way to the other field. So 0-1 count here, 1 away. Sutter. That ball took something off of it. That's going to be trouble, though. That's down fair territory. Now they got to hurry, and they'll get there, and the bases are loaded. So the Hornets now have worked their way to a bases loaded here as Steele's going to step in. Now, big hit here can cut the lead in half. Steele had a hit earlier. We'll see if she can keep it going. I did. Just about, yeah. Sutter, that ball popped up on the infield. First baseman calls for it. She makes the catch in foul territory. That'll be out number 2. So 2 away as Kimya Thompson will step in. So Hornets down their last out here. They battled here. Need a 2-out rally down 8-2. Thompson steps in. She works quickly as Sutter steps in to bring the pitch. That one's up. Ball 1, 1-0. So 1-0 pitch coming. And popped up out of play. 1-1 you count. So that'll even things up. 8-2 your score. Hornets down their last out here. And again, Kimya Thompson does not waste any time. She dives right back in that box right after every pitch. She would make a lot of Major League Baseball fans happy. As she does not play the batting glove game, the tie your shoes game, the adjust your socks game. She steps out, steps in, and she's ready to hit. 2-1 count. That ball hit right at the shortstop. Should be an easy play. They go to third, makes the play, and that'll do it. So Russellville gets the final out, and that's going to be your ball game. The Hornets are going to drop this one. Final score here from the Diamond Center Softball Complex. Russellville wins it 8-2. And we'll be back. Give us probably about 10 minutes. I think it's about the break we'll take. And then we'll be back with the JV Hornet softball game here on Natural State Sports. right, welcome back, everybody. As we are back here at the Diamond Center Softball Complex here in Maumelle, as we are about ready for the second game of the evening, our JV game, and I'm hoping this roster is the same. I'm pretty sure it is, so we'll just go by what I have here. Oh, do we have a new one? Sweet. All right, now we're good. Now we got stuff flying everywhere. All right, so we are back, and I'm excited because I've got a special guest with us here for the next game. Caleb, the Nat Thurman, is here doing his thing at the softball games, man. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Doing good, man. Good to have you here, and glad to see you out here supporting the softball team.
Yes, sir.
So didn't get the results we wanted out of the first game as Russellville jumped all over us early, but we'll see how things go in this one, and maybe the JV can get a W. So what you were telling me a minute ago, you got some big plans for spring break coming up, huh?
Yes, sir. I got a lot of visits set up.
We can talk about some of those as we get through this game, as we get things ready to go. As the first pitch is a strike. Is batting for, they didn't bring me nothing. I think that's Kaya White batting for Russellville. And pitching for the Hornets is Kat Keeling. That ball's foul. I gotta find the right setup here, and that is, well, he's got her at third. That's Marley, but that is not Marley on the mound. Is it? You know these girls better than I do. There, KT.
No, sir, that's not Marley.
That's Kat, isn't it? 22, Kat Keeling.
Kat Keeling,
yeah.
Yes, sir.
I blame Coach for that one. That one outside. We got to find somebody to work this scoreboard over here, man.
Where is it?
Right there. Yeah, he's got to get through all those. We're good right now. That ball going to be hit hard to center field. That's going to get the center fielder. She falls down trying to chase it down. And that was Janaza. Say that one for me.
Janaza Hobbs.
There you go, Janaza Hobbs. Thank you. In center, who misplayed that one, and that's going to allow for a triple to get things started for Kaya White for Russellville.
That's a mistake all outfielders make, that first step forward.
That ball's going to get away, and Keeling doesn't come cover the plate, and that's going to be an easy run for Russellville. You're right, KT. That is the biggest mistake an outfielder makes, and I always want that first step to be back. You can come in a lot easier than you can go back.
Yes, sir.
That pitch up and gets away from Kat. I believe that's 2-0. I do not have any idea who the batter is because she's wearing her sweater. It did get cold in a hurry, though. That sun went down, that cloud came up, and it got chilly.
Go off her number to see what batter this is.
So 3. I don't have this is their lineup from the last one. They never did bring us a new lineup. Cat's 3-0 pitch is ball 4 as it gets away from the catcher. Catching in this one is Peyton Gober. So now batting is Erica Noteboom for Russellville. That one outside for Kat, 1-0. So you're going to share where you're visiting with us, KT?
I share 2 of them. I'm going to Indy, Kansas, and Kahoma.
Very good. I know Indy was in the building for the state playoff or tournament. They were there, got to see a lot of different folks. So glad you were able to put on a show for them in that one. A nice 27-point performance, even though it was in a losing effort. But had to feel good to have such a good ball game there to at least finish out your career. I know we would have wished to go a little further.
Yes, sir.
But as that one gets away from Gober, that'll allow the runner to get to second. But had to feel good to be able to be able to put on a little bit of a show at least, and now maybe open up a few more offers for you.
Yes, sir.
So Cats, that's going to be another walk. No, that was not ball 4. That was ball 2.
About 3-1.
Ball 3. Okay, I couldn't see what he was showing. So 3-1. That's why you're here, KT. You've officially replaced Andy since he can't text a person back. Now ball 4. As Noteboom will head to first. Now runners in first and second with nobody out. not the start that the ladies wanted in this one. Keeling fouls this one up. I got it. Oh, I'd have caught it if it had come through the fence.
I jumped like the fence wasn't even right there.
Should have seen Will back here bailing out earlier. One that just was a good 10 feet behind him, but he about ran into it. So Keeling, that one going to be bunted down the right side, but it'll go foul. As hitting is Alexa Northrup. Got some fun last names in Russellville, I'll tell you. So Northrup will step back in there as pitch from Keeling is fouled straight back, trying to kill our camera. So KT, you missing playing baseball this year?
Yeah, I'm missing it. You know, playing baseball my whole life and giving it up my senior year, that's kind of rough. But I'm just going to focus on basketball because that's what I'm going to college for.
There you go. Well, you got to keep us updated on how those visits go because looking forward to continuing to follow your journey at the next level.
Yes, sir, I will.
Keeling's pitch is right down the middle, swatted to the left side by Northrup. Foul. She continues to battle here. I believe it is a 1-2 count. Let's see if the umpire wants to let us know. He's probably about ready to get 5 innings over with so we can go home and watch that Razorback game.
Who do they play today?
Vermont.
Oh, that's right.
Been some upsets, man. If you didn't do a bracket, or if you did a bracket, it's probably busted by now. I haven't paid any attention to mine, but Will's telling me there's a bunch of upsets going on today.
Who you got winning? We can't say that because we're on live right now.
Don't bother me. I got Gonzaga winning.
Me too.
In one. And then I had to go the homer pick and take Arkansas in another. But I think this might be the year Gonzaga gets it done. But you just never know. It
was a close one the other day.
Yeah, it was. Keeling, that one's going to be fouled. That'll get up over the backstop and out of play. Now we're out of softballs. Now we found them. Keeling. That one going to be right back up the middle. Shortstop going to try to make a play. Run. Now they're going to get the out at second. Now you're going to have a runner caught up in between. Tag is made and a double play. The most unconventional double plays you may ever see. The Hornets get the double play. And 2 outs now here in the first. KT, would you wear a mask if you were out there pitching? Or are you braver than that?
Nah, I probably wouldn't wear no mask.
I did a little men's league softball a few times, and I can promise you that mask is makes you feel a little better. That one hit to the shortstop. Nice catch. And that'll end the inning. So 1 run for Russellville in the top half. That is it. And after a half inning of play, Russellville leads this one 1-0. We'll be back in just a minute with more Hornet softball on Natural State Sports. right, welcome back to the Diamond Center Softball Complex here in Maumelle as the Hornets ready to bat here in the bottom half of the first, trailing 1-0, leading things off for the Hornets. This wind is playing all kinds of trouble with my sheets. Can you see a number there, KT?
2. Nah, it's not 2.
It's not 2. We'll get it for you. I thought it was Hester, but I don't think so.
Nah.
It's not Peyton. I don't remember having that much hair.
20.
There we go. Kennedy Groves batting. So Groves steps in there. That one's low. A 2-0 count here to get things started here in the bottom half of the first for the Hornets. And we're going to be foul tipped into the mid of the catcher. So 2-1 your count. That one, a little nubber right off the handle, turns, throws to first, and they'll get the out. Good job there by Russellville. So, KT, what do you know about Indy? Like I know, like I said, I saw them a lot in Sheridan, but I don't know a lot about them as a program.
I don't know a lot about them either. Hopefully, I'll figure that out next week. But I know they on Netflix. They got a Netflix series on Last Chance U for their football team. I don't think they showed them for the basketball.
J.C. Cobb's into bat as she swings through the first one, 0-1 count. That one comes in low, 1-1. So Cobbs awaits the 1-1 pitch. Pitching for Russellville, I believe, is Abigail Blythe. I think I used to work with some Blythes up in the Russellville area. That one hit back up the middle. Blythe couldn't make a play on it. Shortstop crossed it out. What a throw. Strong arm from the shortstop there for Russellville. Out number 2. The girl don't throw like a JV player. Is that a 5? If it is, that's Kaya White. That ball going to be hit to the right side. Good piece of hitting. She goes the opposite way. Good job there by Kat Keeling to get the first hit of the game for the Hornets. So Steele will step in. A run on first. 2 outs here for the Hornets in the bottom half of the first. A little different, slower pace doing softball games than it is those basketball games, man. Have time to tell stories. As Steele, she's going to go the opposite way. That stays fair. It's trouble. Oh, diving attempt by the second baseman, but that's a foul ball. Second baseman for Russellville, a lot of credit. She covered a lot of ground, just about made the play. Now he'll get the courtesy runner for Cat.
Janasia.
And Janasia
Hobbs
will step in. Steele, she'll get a piece of that one. It's going to be picked up foul by the third baseman. So 2 your count. Yep, you'll have to come out and catch some baseball games with us too. I think our first one's going to be the last day of this month. I think March 31st, something like that. 30th, 31st, whatever.
Sir, I'll be there.
We're going our first baseball game of the year. Steele swings through that one.
It's going to feel weird being in the stands and not watching.
I bet.
I mean, not playing.
Not playing, yeah. So that's out number 3 of the first. And so after an inning of play, Russellville leads this one 1-0. And we'll be back here in just a couple minutes with more Hornet softball on Natural State Sports. All right, we are back as we're set for the second inning. As batting here for Russellville. Is that a 19? That's number 19, Madison Brady. They dig deep in these rosters. It's Keeling, 1-0 count. That one skips in there, 2-0. That is number 19, Madison Brady, hitting for the Cyclones. Keeling. That ball hit right down the line. Foul ball. That looked almost fair to me. I thought that was fair.
I did too.
Hornets catch a break there because that ball's awful close. It might have been left of the bag, but from here it looked like it went right over the bag. That wind is doing some damage to our camera back there, ain't it?
Nice pitch.
Brady swings through it. Got to complete the strikeout. Throw it down to first, and they do. That'll be out number one as Keeling gets the strikeout to start the second. And we've got quite the view depending on where you're sitting. From our vantage point, you got a beautiful full moon, but if you're sitting from Matt's vantage point, you're watching that storm move its way in. Keeling, that pitch up and way up and out, 1-0. Keeling, that one's up and away, 2-0. Again, we appreciate all the support we've had this season. If you guys want to advertise with us here for the rest of the spring season, we're going to have 2 more softball dates as well as 3 baseball dates and I think 2 more soccer dates left to broadcast. That's right down the middle for strike one, 2-1. So if you guys would like to inquire about our advertising options, I have some, and they're very inexpensive as we work through the spring season, getting ready for next fall. And we hope to have some big announcements as we get into next fall and all the things we're going to be doing with Maumelle Sports Network and Natural State Sports. Ball's inside, and they'll make 3-1. It's Harrison. Got to see her in the varsity game do some courtesy running. Keeling. Low, just got a piece of it. No. Load the count up, 3-2. So full count here in the top of the second. That one is stroked back up to center field. And quickly getting it back in is Hobbs. So leadoff single. Russellville. I missed the number on this one too. 13. They got a runner going to second. They will not try to throw her out as they'll concede the steal. As Cameron Titsworth was show and bunt, 1-0. That one inside, 2-0. Ball foul to the left side. It'll stay in play. 2-1. We're going to have no idea who the next batter is either because she's wearing her jacket. Oop. Coach going to come join us for this one. You need that dog? Need to cuddle with it? Falls up. 3-1.
Give us a play-by-play. It's the third announcer.
Yeah, he's on. He's giving us some good stuff here. So 3-1 count. Keeling, that one skips its way in there. That'll allow Titsworth to go to first.
When you catch, you don't have to tell him. When you get it right here, you look at third base and throw it back to the pitcher. Pitch it hard. If they steal, we're not throwing around.
Harrison moves to third.
We got a
swings through that one. They're going to concede the stolen base. So what you going to miss most about Maumelle High School, KT?
Just the atmosphere at all the sporting events. Like, you can't hide that Hornet pride.
That'll score a run as Harrison scores on the fly ball to left. The shortstop bailed out of there a little early, left that one for the left fielder. Couldn't quite catch up to it, so a double for Russellville. Now runners at second and third with nobody out and a run in, 2-0. You know, you're right, KT. I know you guys enjoyed the student section this year. They were a big piece of our success this year, really helping you guys get some energy on the floor at times.
Yes, sir.
I hear there's a Powder Puff volleyball game going on tomorrow.
Tomorrow, and I'm playing.
Are you playing in it too? QB1 reached out to me wanting to know if we could broadcast it. I was like, I don't think we're going to have enough people around to be able to do it, but that'd be pretty cool.
I mean, if you want to see us beat down on the juniors, then.
That ball was hit hard, but foul. I believe that is Madeline Christopher batting for Russellville, and it is. 2-1 count, nobody out, 2-0 here as Russellville's got to run across here in the second. That ball fouled right back up over top of our heads. Probably a good thing they were wearing a helmet. Counts even up at 2-2. Hornets need an out. Keeling's pitch is up and away, full count. Do not want to load the bases here. They may pinch hit hell or something and let her hit a grand slam. And Keeling right down the middle, foul in play, but Hornets can't get there. Count will stay full, nobody out. What's up, little man? Get you some food. Yeah. I'll have to bring Diesel on the broadcast next time. Keeling's pitch, that's going to be popped up. Keeling will make the catch. He turns. So Russellville doesn't get too far off. That'll be out number one here the second. I don't know. They say 2, so we'll take it. 2 away.
Good
Strike
pitch.
1, yeah, good pitch there. So 0-1 is Keeling. That one's up and away, 1-1. See the big moon over there? That ball hit right at the second baseman, and that'll be the third out of the inning. So Russellville gets a run, leaves 2 on base, and after an inning and a half, Russellville leads this one 2-0. And we'll be back in just a minute with more Hornet softball on Natural State Sports. All right. Welcome back, everybody. The Diamond Center softball complex here in Maumelle. We are ready for the bottom half of the second. Leading things off will be Marley Branch for the Hornets. And pitch inside, 1-0. I know we said you were talking about Band-Aid. Band-Aid just had a birthday. Wish him
Well.
happy birthday on the broadcast. That ball fouled off the hands.
Almost took out the camera again.
That one made it glitch.
Did it? She's shooting for that camera for sure. Woo! It just shook it. Hey, that mount's doing the job, though. Nice play by the third baseman. Branch hit that ball hard, but right at the third baseman for out number 1. So you got to feel like if you're watching this one at home, you got to feel like you're at home. Softball coming right at your face.
I bet everybody jumped.
I believe that's Gober batting as she pops this one to the left side. Third baseman got a long run over the bag. Oh, she couldn't make the catch. She kind of lost her footing on the bag, and that kind of took her eyes off of it. Would have been a great effort there by the third baseman to make that catch. So Gober going to get another opportunity here, down 0-1. What are we doing? It's my children, sorry. Oh, Gober chases one outside. 0-2 the count. So Gober awaits the 0-2 pitch. It's on its way, up and out. 1-2. Brought the level up, got it in her eyes. Gober couldn't lay off of it, and that's out number 2.
Come on, Kamaya.
So Kamaya Thompson in. That one's inside for ball 1. Talking about Kamaya in the first game. She does not waste any time. She steps out of the box, and she's right back in the box right after every pitch. She doesn't take time. She doesn't wait. She's ready to go. Swings through that one for strike 1. 1-1's the count. Our Major League Baseball fans would enjoy that because you don't have to watch the batting glove, fix the batting gloves, fix the shoes, fix the socks, and then finally swing. Thompson, she gives that one a ride to left. And it'll go foul. Boy, she made that left fielder pay for playing in. If Kamaya can get a hold of one of those, straighten it out. 1-2 your count, 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Russellville leads it 2-0. So Thompson 1-2 here as Blythe gets ready to bring the 1-2 pitch. It's on its way and floats it outside. 2-2. Two-two pitch. And that one's going to be fouled to the left side. Long run.
That's down.
And nobody will get there. So 2-2 as Thompson continues to battle at the plate. Two-two pitch. That one's in the dirt. Skips about 6 feet short. That'll load the count 3-2. Full count, 3-2 pitch on its way. That went way inside, ball 4. So Thompson works a walk with 2 outs. That'll bring Hobbs to the plate. Hobbs going to have an opportunity to keep the inning going here. Hornets trail 2-0, 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Not a bad idea there, try to catch them off guard with a bunt. Hobbs couldn't get it down, fouls it off. 0-1.
That's the thing, though, because now they know what's coming.
Yeah, now you're ready for it. Pitch by Blythe is up. They're going to try to steal second, and she's safe as she gets under the tag. Good job there by Kamaya Thompson to get the stolen base. Get a runner into scoring position. But now if you're Hobbs, all you got to do is find a gap here, and you can run in. A lot of room in left center. Ooh. Well, might have been a little low. She'll get the call. 1-2 the count.
This wind not playing no games.
No, it has picked up significantly since the sun went down. That one low, I guess, 2-2. You're right, man. It is definitely – you're not going to get anything out to right field.
Not happening.
That's going to take the count full. 3-2 here. That one was low. Now Hobbs an opportunity here with the full count, runner on second.
It's going to be there. She's got to swing it. The fastball is coming right now. I'm calling it.
There it was, and Hobbs, a little late, got around on it. She'll hang. 3-2. Start calling you Coach KT. Hester hoping to get an opportunity with a couple runners on here. Oh, good pitch. What a pitch there by Blythe, and that'll be strike three in second. That'll end the inning. So the Hornets threaten, get a runner to second, can't do anything with it. And after two, Russellville leads it 2-0. Welcome back to the Diamond Center Softball Complex here in Maumelle as we ready to start the third inning. Russellville leads at 2-0.
2.
Say that again, sorry.
We got a new pitcher on the mound. That's Marley.
So Marley Branch now pitching for the Hornets. First one's inside. Takes out the toes of the umpire. 1-0.
I know that stung, too. He tried to play it off like he didn't hurt me.
Kind of. Nope. Uh-oh. That one up and away is – what's going on, Coach?
Man, good. We have a big rainstorm coming in about 10 or 15 minutes, so just be aware of that.
Yeah, we've been Matt's been out there watching it for us, so.
Good. What do you got for me for the softball game? I can tell you whatever you need to know.
Man, just bring us the love here on the game. Tell us about your squad.
All right. We've been playing really good this year. There's been 2 teams that gave us fits, and it all starts with us making mistakes. We've
a little closer.
Okay.
There you go.
It all starts with us making mistakes. We've been having a tough time catching balls in the outfield when it's like this, and then we get down on ourselves and air pile up. So it's real frustrating. But we've got a huge game. The Tuesday we come back from spring break, we play Silver Hills, and we'll need to beat them both times.
Be a big one for sure. Now, you guys got started off with a couple. You got a couple in Jacksonville? Did you lose?
Yes, we won both of them. We started off slow. Pitcher wasn't as hot. You know, we were way out in front of the ball. We ended up beating them 10-0 in the 6th inning. And then the second game, we ended up winning 16-1 in 4.
We got to see a lot of what you were talking about as far as in the outfield. I know you're telling me before that you're really missing Lariah Allen and ready for her to be back and just bring another big piece of this Hornet squad.
Man, absolutely. She is a game changer. She's gap to gap, diving in gaps, coming up, and then how fast she is on the bases. She can swing the stick, and she puts a lot of pressure, even on ground balls that would be routine outs. She's going to leg it out.
We saw a lot of that, of course, there in that first inning of the first game. You had an opportunity. Kamaya dropped one in left, and then a tough play in center with the sun the way it was there to start the game. I know that was playing a lot of issues on really right up the middle. It made it very tough.
I'm a no excuse coach. That's rough, but we practice. This is our practice field out here. Now we have moved to the field behind us where the sun doesn't affect us when we get a chance to. But today they had a game behind us, so we've got to prepare. We've got to either bring sunglasses. We've talked about that. Bring visors. We got to figure it out because they were catching most of their balls that were hit out there. Almost
makes the catch. They're going to try to get it in quickly. That's going to score the third run here for Russellville. Hold the runner at third.
Yep. I've got a few girls in this game. This is their first year to ever play softball. How I do trouts, I've got quite a few that play. But whenever it gets down, to JV, I'm looking for somebody that's athletic and somebody that can do something varsity, or in the future maybe do something. Take JC, for example. She's run bases a lot for us this year in varsity games. With 2 outs, she knows to run, hit the bag, and go, and she is fast. Janasia in center field, she's done a real good job for us running bases. For some of my slower girls, I'll find a spot for her in the game to run bases. JC actually had to play last night against Jacksonville. In her first at bat, she hit a triple in the right center gap. It was a beautiful swing. And for her to never play softball and to come out and see a smile on her face, that's kind of what it's about.
Absolutely. And it's got to be big. Obviously, a JV game like this is just trying to get these ladies ready for the next level, or maybe be ready for later in the season if they get called upon to do a little bit more for you. So you got to be excited at least to be able to watch these girls get an opportunity to get some growth out there on the field.
Absolutely. My first 3 pitchers pitched that first game. Nicole pitched 9 innings last night, struck out like 8 in the first game, 6 in the second game, threw 9 solid innings for me, and she was just, kind of tired, a little speed off, but we didn't make plays behind her is what it comes down to. She's been doing a really good job for us this year. I've got some other pieces that are doing really good. Jacksonville, Peyton Hester went 5 for 5 the first game and 4 for 4 the second game. Just absolutely killed the ball.
Wow. Ball going to be popped up into center. Long run. The shortstop makes the catch.
Atta girl. Come on, Cotton. That 3 outs. These umpires right here have done a really good job. They're from Russellville. We had a miscommunication on where the game was going to be at, and they already had the game, and I know him through slow pitch softball. So I said, man, come on, I'll take you. And they've done a really good job.
That one gets away from the catcher. That'll allow another run to score. 4th run for Russellville here as they extend the lead out to 4-0, joined by Coach White. And it's been we've enjoyed being able to be out here. It's our first softball broadcast. I'm glad the weather cooperated for about 90% of it.
Absolutely. I hope the next time you come out, we're a little sharper right out of the gate. We kind of struggled the first couple innings with misplays and didn't get off the field. We dropped a couple balls, missed some ground balls tonight. We just got to continue to get better.
We were talking about that earlier. We're going to do at least 2 more nights of softball. So we've got 2 more dates. And we'll continue to look at the schedule and see how we can kind of round that out. But there's 2 more dates there, and then baseball will have 3 more dates, I believe, for the season. 3 or 4 more coming. And
they're having a great season over there.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to make a run for the playoffs, and then hope to do something in the playoffs this year. Forrest got them going. Pulling the right strings, making the right moves. He's doing a good job.
We're excited to get to see them play for sure. And we appreciate everybody supporting us and watching the ladies here tonight. It's been a good time, and As long as we can avoid that shower
thunderstorm.
before it gets
Well,
get out of here.
I appreciate you getting out. I'm going to go get things ready so we can get out of here if it starts raining, bud.
All right,
I
sounds good.
appreciate it.
Thanks for joining us, Coach. All right, so that went up and in as another walk here for the Hornets in the third. And because of the rain coming in, we are starting to slowly break down. So we're going to be a one-camera show for the rest of this as we are trying to get everything kind of cut down before this rain gets here because we are not covered. Heads up, that one just off the backstop stays in play. So 2 away here in the top of the third. Hornets trying to get off the field. So Branch, good pitch by Branch there, swung and missed. And it's 2 strikes. I'm looking at the board. I'm caught myself talking to Coach, and yeah, so 0-2 the count. That one a little up. Not a bad place to miss there for Groves. Sorry, Branch, not Groves. Branch missed just up. Not a bad spot, though. Ball 2. That'll even the count up at 2-2. And swings through that one for strike 3. They'll have to throw it down to first to complete the strikeout. That is the third out. And now, I believe we're going to shorten things up here as I think as we head to the bottom half of the third, there's some rumblings that we may try to end this thing here in the bottom half. Hornets may bat one more time, and this may be the ball game as, again, we've got some weather moving in. Our cameraman Matt's been watching it for us. We thought we were going to be able to hold off and get the whole game in, but I think at this point we're trying to make sure we get everybody out of here and get everything loaded up. So our crew is loading our stuff up. I appreciate them working hard to get everything picked up and loaded up. Hey, give her my number. So we'll finish things up here, I would believe. This will probably be final at bat of the ball game. Play this one about 2 innings shorter just to avoid the weather. So Hester's going to bat. I'll see if the Hornets can scratch across a couple runs here in the third. And Coach White was saying there in that first game, we got a guy behind the sticks, and a nice little ball. That ball just deadens right in front of the plate. Catcher's got to come out with it safe at first as Hester beats it out. And a good job there by Hester. Good play by the Russellville catcher. Catching for Russellville is number 9, Caitlin Burt. She did a good job just to get to that. So impressive play there to try to turn and throw her. I couldn't quite get her. I'll tell you one thing I've noticed about this Russellville team is they got some strong arms on this JV team. So Hester at first, nobody out, 4-0. Russellville leads it. That one, little defensive swing by Groves. That one going to be grounded to the left side, foul. Count 1 and 2 here on Groves. Runner at first. It's Hobbs who's come in to courtesy run. Groves way out in front of that one for strike 3. So 1 away here, bottom of the 3rd. As J.C. Cobbs will step up to the plate. So Cobbs going to get an opportunity to hit here. And Hornets trailing it 4-0, bottom 3, 1 away. Down, trying to steal, and she will get the stolen base as Hobbs took off for second. So she'll get the stolen base. Good idea to run on that one. Hobbs showing the speed Coach was talking about just a moment ago. Cobbs to the right side. Second baseman scoops it up, gets the out. It'll move Hobbs to 3rd, so 2 away now. Or is that the first out? Sorry. 1 away. No, there's 2 away. I thought there was 2 away. So 2 down. That ball stroked to the left side, but foul. As Kat Keeling comes in, trying to take some anger out on a softball. She hit that ball hard to the left, but foul. So 0-1 count, 2 outs. 0-1 pitch on its way. Floats it in there for ball 1-1-1. A 1-1 count. I'm going to call that strike 2. Look, maybe a little low, but Dirty Reg says good hitting, and you're right. It's a good piece of hitting to go the opposite way to make sure you get your runner into 3rd. That one's up and away. That'll run the count 2-2. Yes, 2-2 is the count. So 2-2, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd. 4-0. Russellville leads it in game 2 of this doubleheader, JV game. Varsity lost the first one 8-2. That one hit right back up the middle. Good piece of hitting there by Kat. She'll get the base hit and get the RBI as Hobbs scores, and it's 4-1. As Steele will now come to bat. So Steele will step in. Cobbs at first with 2 away, 4-1's your score. That ball fouled right back at us again. If we're not careful, we're going to be out of cameras. Well, that GoPro can take an absolute beating. Ooh, saw that. That's going to do it. That'll do it. Everybody saw that lightning from behind us. They're going to call it. The Lightning's going to call this one, and we can pack this one up and get out of here, as that's going to be the ball game final, and this one's going to be 4-1 as Russellville's JV beats the Hornets JV 4-1 in this one. And again, I want to say thanks to everybody for joining us here in this one. Hope you guys enjoyed the broadcast. And we're going to cut it short quickly here as we're going to try to get packed up before the lightning and storms get here and try to get out of here. So once again, thanks everybody for joining us here for Maumelle Hornets softball on Natural State Sports and Maumelle Sports Network. We will be back with you real quick. Hang on. 31st, thank you. Baseball on the 31st. Yeah, hang on. Baseball on the 31st, so that's going to be our next broadcast. You guys enjoy your spring break. Have a good time. Be safe. Have fun, and we will see you guys on March 31st for Hornet Baseball on Natural State Sports.